How did a towel win a Super Bowl?
It's all over. The Pittsburgh Steelers have become the first team in the history of the National Football League to win 3 world championships.
I mean, we've all seen it. The yellow towel that fans wave in the air whenever the Pittsburgh Steelers play. The terrible towel. This towel somehow has become a symbol of a team and its fans. But what is the story behind this yellow towel? And I guess the more interesting question is, apparently this yellow towel has a curse surrounding it. But is that a real thing?
I need to know about the mystery of this terrible towel because last December, a couple of my knuckleheads stomped on it, and we haven't won a game since.
Let's get into it.
The terrible towel. That's a new one. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is.
You know what a terrible towel is?
No, I know what they are. The little yellow towels that sit around.
You better read up about that towel, Junior. That's what he tweeted.
I do not want to watch the video.
The little yellow towels that sit around.
I am very content being mad at
you
this.
Pittsburgh people, after I watched that video, are so dramatic. It is unbelievable. It is the most harmless thing you could ever say.
In 1975, the Pittsburgh Steelers were on a roll. Just coming off the last season as Super Bowl champs, they had finished the regular season with a 12-2 record, the best in the AFC. They had a dominant defense led by the fearsome Steel Curtain and a balanced offense led by quarterback Terry Bradshaw. Now being first-time Super Bowl champs, they were hungry for more, and they had one goal in mind, a repeat. But to do that, they had to face a tough challenge in the AFC divisional playoff game. They had to face the Baltimore Colts.
The number 1 offense in the National Football League, that of the Baltimore Colts. The immovable object. The number 1 defense in the National Football League, that of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm Tim Simpson with John Brody, and we've got a crowd behind us. John, I would say that this is one of the worst places for an opposing team to play.
The game was set to be a classic showdown between the 2 best teams in the league. But the Steelers had a secret weapon.
Myron, we're the station that broadcasts the Steeler games, and we think it would be a great idea if you would come up with some kind of gimmick for the fans for the playoffs. And if this is very successful, you could demonstrate to the people and to the advertisers your influence with the public. So I said to them, I'm not a gimmick guy. I've never been a gimmick guy. And they said to me, your contract comes up for renewal in a few months. And I said, well, let me see if I can think of a gimmick.
So he came up with the idea of asking the fans to bring yellow or gold dish towels to the game and wave them around. He called them the terrible towels, and he hyped them up on his radio show and local newspapers. He even got the Steelers owner, Art Rooney, to approve the idea.
And saying to the fans, bring a yellow, gold, or black towel to the game, will you? If you don't have one, buy one. You don't want to buy one, dye one. Just any face towel or something like that.
Everybody loved it. They showed up to the game with thousands of yellow towels, creating a sea of gold in the stands. The Steelers players were inspired by the sight and the noise, and they played with passion and intensity. They would ultimately beat the Colts 28-10, move on in the playoffs, and ultimately reach Super Bowl 10.
The Orange Bowl is jam-packed. Good afternoon. I'm Pat Summerall. This is Tom Brookshire, and after all the hoopla, Tommy, I gotta ask if you're ready to go.
The Steelers went on to beat the Cowboys 21-17, many claiming thanks to the towel. The terrible towel was born and became a permanent fixture in Steelers history. But the terrible towel was more than just a lucky charm. It was also a way for Cope to give back to the community. In 1996, he gave the trademark rights to the terrible towel to the Allegheny Valley School, a school that cares for people of all ages with mental and physical disabilities. Cope wanted to help the school and its residents, so he would go ahead and donate all the royalties from the sales of the terrible towel to the school. Since then, the terrible towel has raised over $8 million for the school and has helped improve the lives of many people. The terrible towel has also become a cultural phenomenon that has transcended the sport. It has been used for good causes around the world, such as supporting the troops, aiding disaster relief, and promoting peace. It has been taken to the top of Mount Everest, the Great Wall of China, and the Vatican. It has been waved by celebrities, politicians, and astronauts. It has been featured in movies, TV shows, and commercials, and has been loved by generations of Steelers fans who consider it a part of their family. However, the terrible towel hasn't always been a symbol of positivity. In fact, it's been terrible.
I need to know about the mystery of this terrible towel because last December, a couple of my knuckleheads stomped on it, and we haven't won a game since.
Legend says it's become a source of doom for those who dare to disrespect it. Since 1975, the towel is assumed to harness the power of karma to rain down disaster on those who mock it. stomp on it, or wipe their noses with it. Seems a little much, but the first recorded incident happened in 1979 when the Dallas Cowboys' Tony Dorsett dismissed the towel, saying he never heard of it. He never heard such a thing.
No, I haven't. What the hell is it? The terrible towel. That's a new one. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is.
Well, the Cowboys would go on to lose to the Steelers in the Super Bowl. Since then, many other teams and players have suffered from the curse of the terrible towel. Legend has it, the curse not only condemns the team that disrespects it, but also gives some kind of energy to the Steelers, who often go on to win championships or crucial games after witnessing the insult. So, is it a curse or just a coincidence? Who knows? But what I do know is that the terrible towel is more than just a towel. It's ultimately a lasting legacy of Myron Cope, a legend of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and a source of pride and joy for the city of Pittsburgh. It's a testament to the power of sports, the spirit of fans, and the goodness of humanity. It's the terrible towel. However, it's terrible in the best possible way. Thanks for watching. Till next time.
Your terrible, terrible towel. The Steelers gonna play a playoff game. So get out your towel, your terrible, terrible towel. This town will never, ever be the same. Please tell your ma and do tell your pa to put on their TV in Arkansas. They'll see them towels a-flying, they'll break down and start a-crying, 'cause they're missing fun that almost breaks the law.